Hi, welcome to Out of the Blue. This is Jay. Well, it's a beautiful day. And what do you do on a beautiful day? You grill. So what we're going to do is we're going to open up this Weber here. There's some coals left over there from the last time I grilled. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use those coals again. Before we do that, we're going to go in the house and I'm going to prepare this onion, and you'll see where this onion comes in a little bit later. But you cut the onion in half, peel it down on the hairy end, place it in this little Tupperware container on the side here with some avocado oil in it, or you can use any oil you want, but avocado we use because it's not a seed oil and it's real high temperature. So we're going to stick this onion in this avocado oil, and we're going to set that aside because we're going to use it later, and I'll show you how we're going to use that, and some of you may already know this little trick. Okay, in the meantime, we're going to go back outside and we're going to get this fire lit. I don't usually use lighter fluid. I don't like to use lighter fluid, but it's the easiest way to get it started again if you want to use up some coals from the last time you grilled. So I threw a little lighter fluid on there and we're going to get this fire lit. Yeah, it's going really well right now. And as you can see, it's a beautiful day here, just off our back patio. Perfect day for grilling. Little time passes and the fire, you can tell, is getting hot. So we're going to go back in the house and we're going to prepare the pork tenderloin that I want to cook on the grill today. So this was a package with two really nice little pork tenderloins in it. I'm not sure where we got it from. It might have been like from Safeway or Fred Meyer. It wasn't Costco. But anyway, we're going to put a little bit of mustard on the outside of each one of these. And the reason for the mustard is because that acts as a binder for the rub that I'm going to put on each one of these. So just rub this mustard in. You know, you don't really have to rub it in too much, but make sure it's covered on both pieces of meat. And then we're going to season each one a little bit differently. The first one I'm going to season with a salt, pepper, and garlic rub. And I'm going to spread that on fairly liberally. The second one I'm going to season with one of my favorite rubs from Meat Church. It's called Holy Gospel. It's got really good flavor. You can use it on just about any kind of meat. And you'll see that in a second. There it is, Holy Gospel. And you can use a lot of that. You can spread that on very liberally. Make sure your tenderloin or whatever you happen to be cooking is covered really well in this. It's got a really nice flavor. It's just about the best rub that you can put on a barbecue. A barbecued piece of meat. Back to this onion situation here. You put the onion on the end of a fork. It's been sitting in the oil, and now what you're doing is you're doing two things. You're cleaning this grill off from any residue from before, but you're also adding a little bit of flavor to the grates, and that's going to come through on your grilled meat. So this fire is really hot right now, so we're going to do a little offset cooking. The tenderloins, I'm going to put it away from the fire, and then later I'm going to move them over onto the coals so they get a little bit of a crust on them. So I'm going to cover them up, make sure the grill's vented on the bottom and the top for good airflow, and then about a half an hour to 40 minutes later, I'm going to come back and move them back over on top of the coals, check their temperature. If they're 140 degrees approximately, take them off, let them rest for a while, and then you're ready to cut them. So I want to thank you for joining us today. Like, subscribe, comment, share.